congratulations, sirs. Your teaser has been given huge response from the audience, and
Thank you.
also your debut in the web series.
Yes.
So how excited are you or nervous?
Now, since the expectations gone up, nervousness also goes up. But I know we've made a good product. You know, we've really worked hard towards it. I think Z5 has pulled all stops, you know, and I said, let's go for it. And the way they marketed it, pushed it, this is a big show for them. It's a big show for me. And it's a very different story. It's a very different show. It's something which I don't think anybody's explored or has gone to in that direction. You know, if it's a thriller which could be about a murder or this, but this is a psychological thriller. It talks about mental illnesses, it talks about, you know, spirituality, it talks about, you know, destiny. And and there are a lot of layers to every character. So yeah, I think I'm proud that this show has got made.
Okay, sir, you have played many various roles until now. You have played in the movies or now in the web series. So have you prepared for this role? Have you done any research on it?
So when you play a pilot, you know, the first thing I think which I wanted to know was, I said, get me into a cockpit. I want to see what a cockpit is. I want to know what a cockpit is. So I did a lot of flight simulation classes where I went and flew, you know, taking off, landing, doing all of that. But in a simulation, don't worry, I didn't take a real plane and go around flying, okay? But you get a feel of that. You get to understand what the language is of a pilot, you know, what are the commands he uses, and how does he interact, you know, how lonely it is up there. Being a depressed character, I read a lot about depression. I read the book itself, you know, read a lot about depression. Spoke a lot with my director about how he sees it, and he saw it really beautifully. So half my job was done.
Okay, sir, you have done a full feature film, now a web series. So do you find any difference between both?
I mean, the process is the same. The work is the same, you know. The craft is the same. But the format is different. So you have a lot more time with a web series to live that character, you know, and go through it. You don't have that much time to shoot it, but you have so much material that it gives you a lot to play with. But in a film, you have limited time to kind of tell what your story is and still, you know, make that impact.
Okay, so you have started your career with your modeling, then actor, and also been a producer. So is there any aspiration to direct in future?
Yeah, if I find a good story, I mean, I would like to direct. I'm not saying I would not like to direct. You know, I would like to explore all avenues of filmmaking, because I love filmmaking. I love films, you know. I love telling a story. So I would, but I don't know what that story is right now. So as of now, if you ask me, no.
Okay, now as you are debuting in the web series, so is there any expectation, because it's your debut in the web series, so every artist has an expectation from their debut. Is there any expectation of yours?
I think we've made the right noise. Now people are going to see it, and my expectation is that once you start it, you're not going to switch it off. You know, that you're going to see it right till the end.
Okay, lastly, two questions. There was a news, or you can also say a humor, that you are part of an 83 movie of starring Ranveer Singh. Is it true?
No, that's not true.
Okay. Lastly, finally, your web series being released in 22 Feb. So what do you like to say to your fans? Any message you'd like to give?
Well, I'd just like to tell everybody out there, I'm not just saying it because it's my web series, but the Z5 app that is there, I've worked with the whole team closely for the last 8 months. And what they are putting onto this platform is going to be some wonderful programming, you know, great content that is going to come to you. So it's well worth it to go and download the app, subscribe to it, and start with the final call. And there'll be lots more material that you can go and watch there. So please do it. And this is a very special show, and you shouldn't miss it.
Thank you, sir. Nice.
Thank you.